Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you haven't been here before. My name's Amy and today we're talking all about spring summer 2024 upcoming trends. It's a new year and I'm just feeling excited about upcoming trends. I'm talking about ones that I'm interested in a selfish way. So this is my kind of style for reference, very like classic minimal, I would say. I'm going to talk about the trends, what they mean, the designers that have been showcasing them and some of my favourite looks from the runway shows, and then talk about how you could wear them. Maybe you have pieces in your wardrobe already that are fit these kind of trends that you can get back out again, and where I would go to shop these kind of trends. So yeah, let's just get into it. So trend number one is ladylike. Okay, I've written down a little definition. So ladylike is a dressing style that is typically considered suitable and attractive for a woman. It's especially associated with aristocratic women. It's quite formal, gracious, and feminine. Yeah. So what kind of pieces is this? It's like A-line skirts, blouses, sort of those like Chanel cardigan type top jackets, you know, with the collarless, peplums, pointy toe heels, like slingbacks, even like the ballet shoes. I'd say they're quite ladylike, and just lots of tailored pieces. So let's have a little look at the runway shows, including Fendi. They have these long dresses with pointy boots going on, and what I love in particular is the little red gloves. I'm loving wearing little like leather gloves with winter jackets at the moment. I feel like that's very ladylike. And here they've got these super like elegant, feminine, ladylike long dresses paired with the long coats and the gloves. I love this ultra Zura look where it's almost like giving Anne Boleyn. And this cardigan from Celine, cardigan jacket, I feel like these are already on the market in lots of places. Again here with the Eric Bompard look. Givenchy, I love this like long black knitted dress. Polo necks is another trend for spring summer 24, and that mixes the two. I like that low belt. I really love this trend. It feels very sophisticated and put together, and I actually feel like I have a few pieces already from last year that fall into this category. So I've got a waistcoat type top from Zara that I loved. It's almost got like a tweed like texture to it. It's like a button down, and that I feel like that's a very ladylike piece. Pairing it with like black tailored trousers, black tailored trousers in general, again any kind of tailoring. And if I was looking to buy into this trend, I first stop, I think Massimo Dutti for some reason really gives me this sort of like ladylike in a way that I like, that isn't too A-line voluminous skirts. I did try an A-line skirt from Mango last year. It was amazing, but I just wasn't there yet. Overall, very wearable trend that makes you feel put together. Trend number two is 90s minimalism. Yeah, so it came after the 80s because the 80s was so glitz and glam and big, and 90s is way more like stripped down, simple silhouettes, up and down like clean lines. It's soft muted colours. It's sort of classic items done in a modern way. So the shows that I love, what really stood out to me was ballet. For some reason I really like the cut of the sort of jackets and stuff that they've got going on. I love the colour palette. For example, this look with the long brown blazer light jacket. I love this look, like with the boots, with the jeans. I like the tiny, small, simple collar and the oversized shoulders, and just this color palette in general. This whole look makes me want to buy a red bag. Red is another theme that's coming throughout all of the shows. This red color I feel like is just going to be about all year, and I've been looking at like secondhand designer YSL red like totes or something like that. This is actually a silhouette I've already worn with the vest top and the t-shirt underneath, and I loved in the autumn. It was a Massimo Dutti cashmere vest with a Massimo Dutti t-shirt underneath. Their t-shirts are really, really lovely quality, and tailored trousers, and I just loved this look. So simple. Really hope I can wear it again come spring. This just like simple navy jumper, grey jeans and brown bag. I love that. This Bottega look, why is this so nice to me? 16 Arlington has the most gorgeous, glamorous like going out pieces. There's like quite a few pieces in the Net-a-Porter sale at the moment, and I'm like, Amy, where are you going? I'm like trying to decide what one to buy, and I don't have the opportunity. But I love their 90s minimalism style like going out dresses from this collection. And for example, this like white tank, and I think, is there a bra underneath or is it part of the top? It's gotta be part of the top, right? Anyway, that is sort of like a basic done in a really simple, clean lines kind of way, with this like very simple sort of sequin, like plasticky skirt, like the straight down pencil skirt. These looks for Gucci are so simple. I love that headscarf around, like I love that detail. I feel like that's just very like romantic and, I don't know, creates like character in the clothes. Christopher Esper, some great 90s minimalism pieces and silhouettes coming out of his show. Very up, straight down lines. I actually loved so many pieces from the Coach show as well. Lots of leather sort of jackets, like oversized, kind of distressed, a little bit of vintage vibes going on there. This dress from Corard, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce it correct, but with the black and the white collar. Very simple, very beautiful. I've seen this sort of black and white collar thing going on a few shows, and I really like that. Ferragamo, I feel like this is such a hot, and oh yeah, here's the collar again in the, I love this white shirt and trouser combo. Helmut Lang, obviously you always think of 90s when it comes to Helmut Lang. I love this Loewe like long suede jacket. I feel that is gorgeous. I feel like Source Unknown has already done something a bit like that. Might even have something a bit like that already out. So how you can wear this trend, 90s minimalism, basically just by wearing really nicely cut staples, jeans and a vest top, oversized blazers, jackets, shirts, that kind of thing, just done really well, cut nicely, simply, interestingly. And places I'd go to shop this like kind of trend would definitely be #1 Source Unknown. I feel like they absolutely kill it with this sort of a very simple 90s minimalism with great cuts and like interesting simple fabrics, the perfect neutral colorway. Yeah, definitely. I love Source Unknown. I want it all. And then again, COS, I feel like is another one. It's very like leaning into the quiet luxury of it all. But yeah, COS, and then I feel like H&M and all of those, you know, you can get the odd piece from there that really is very similar. I feel like I haven't thought enough about places you can shop these trends. I'm sure there's more and I'm just not mentioning them. Trend number 3 is romantic. I am very excited about this. And I feel like it's very different from 90s minimalism, but they're like two of my really big loves when it comes to dressing styles at the moment. 90s minimalism and romantic. Why do I love romantic dressing? I don't know. I'm a bit of a romantic. So definition for romantic dressing is softness, lush textures, ruffles, vintage inspired pieces, pretty sensual colours like pastels, frills, flounces and appliques, flowing moving garments. Opposite of 90s in that it's more about the details, whereas the 90s is just like no details whatsoever. Well, not whatsoever, you know what I mean. So shows that I've really seen this romantic trend come out in. Acne Studio is this big frilly fluffy dress with the sheer mesh. Again, a Dean where they've got these beautiful like frilly flounces. And what I love is beneath the frilly flounces is quite like simple 90s minimalism kind of shirt, like bandeau top and trousers. Alberta Ferretti, I love that lace. It's almost like nude and that pop of red. Vivienne Westwood, like is this dress, is it 18th century inspired? I don't know, like the balcony bra bit is almost like Pride and Prejudice era, isn't it? It's very like just romantic and sculptural. I love it. Again with sculptural, Balmain has got the rose appliques. This is a very big trend coming out for this summer. Rose as in like very sculptural details, and it is very romantic, very like roughly I have got a top from Giovanna London where it's got a beautiful big, like, it's really nicely done, like this massive rose that actually clips on. The colours are too bright for me, but I do love a rose detail, like I would pick one. Caroline Herrera has got this beautiful like lace look in pastel colour, and again with like this like floral soft draping dress. Cecile Banson, I feel like that is the epitome of like romantic dressing. Well, her dresses are just so frilly and frothy and like sculptural. Like you'd think it isn't what I'd wear, but she does do some ones in like black and like neutral colours that are just literally beautiful. I just think they're so fun and like girly. And this Marco Rambaldi look, especially those long lace gloves. I am a sucker for a glove. If I was doing like a bridal like look this year, I think I would want to wear gloves. If not for like the actual wedding, but like at some point, whether you're like on a hen, like white gloves at some point, lace or not. But I love gloves in general. I actually made a pair of gloves for my dissertation in my final year of uni. I've clearly always loved gloves, and they're really hard to make. That was a mistake. Mirror Palais, again, always romantic, that brand, always giving the romance. Kind of sexy sometimes actually, but I often see like romantic pieces coming out there. Simone Rocha, I don't know, are these flowers real? Are they part of the dress? I would love to know. This Ulla Johnson black lace dress is divine, absolutely gorgeous. Valentino look with the very simple, like more masculine like shirt and trouser set and the applique bra type thing. Victoria Beckham with the ruffles and the like cascading like ruffles. So how to wear this trend? Definitely anything with a big rose applique. You get lots of like lovely ruffly dresses from last summer. It's great for like event wear, like weddings and things like that. And yeah, I love that trend. Or what's that brand called, like Fancy Club or something like that, that people were wearing a lot last year, that had sort of flowers and sheer and ruffles all over it. Last year I had a lace set. Well, actually it was a lace top and a satin skirt, but they matched from H&M in white, and I feel like that was very like romance. I feel like satin is quite romance too. In general, like lacy tops, I feel like that's very fitting the romance vibe. I also had a ruffly top. It was like semi-sheer ruffly top from Zara. I actually did a little series last year. It was like minimal romantic outfit ideas, basically how I'd wear romantic outfit ideas, and they included like top, ruffly top, places I would go to shop this kind of look. -9, gorgeous like lace and silky sets, like quite glam, sort of like nice evening wear kind of pieces. I love the colours she chooses, and I love the cuts of them. They're so interesting and still like minimal, but with that like touch of romance. I'm trying to think some places that would do romantic wear that isn't overly like girly. I'm not sure, but I feel like this is definitely a trend that you'll just see from lots of different high street places. Now, if you thought my choice of trends were boring before, you're gonna think they're boring now. The next trend is grey. And clearly I like this one a lot. I actually do love the colour grey and think it's going to be a really nice staple thing to be on trend. And also it might be something that is already in your wardrobe and you're thinking, I can bring the grey pieces out for spring summer. So it's definitely like a mid-tone grey that I'm seeing the most of. So for example, this look from Acne Studios, this is just like basics. It's a vest top, bag and skirt, but in grey. And I love it. Am I really boring? Maybe. Like, especially like I feel like I should get a grey vest. It's only a problem when you like, if you sweat too much in the summer, then it's like, ugh, annoying trend. But I love this sort of like shades of grey kind of outfit, and it's something that I've already styled for this winter, and I can totally see why I would still like it come summer. This 16 Arlington dress, it's like an event dress but in grey. I feel like maybe it might be, instead of wearing a black dress to the event, you're wearing a grey dress, and I love that sort of option. I also love it styled with the red, the pop of red, the red bag, and I love grey also styled with like dark green and things like that. I feel like red really makes other I feel like grey really makes other colours shine in a way that black might be too jarring against them. I feel like it creates a really nice colour palette. I feel like things like gold earrings, like really shine up well against a grey outfit backdrop. I love these looks from Carven. I love this like trench coat with the grey jumper, and then it's got the grey sheer dress again. Again, that sort of like grey sheer skirt is a real trend. I also really like those squared toe shoes. I'm seeing them become more and more prevalent. I feel as though I may be wanting some square-toed shoes sometime soon. These Carven sort of like blazer, boxy blazers have got this beautiful grey colour fabric that almost has like the lines through them. Very similar to when I designed blazers and trousers for Fuchsia Shore. Like the fabric has almost like these lines through them. It sort of gives like a dimension to the colour of the grey, and it makes it look a little bit more luxe actually. This Ferragamo jacket and trousers, that is giving very 90s, isn't it? Is it? I don't know. It kind of gives me Matrix vibes. Kulikovsky lovely blazer, and this is another Paloma wool look, draping, and oh yeah, I really like that dress as an event dress, and that sort of like dark grey colour. So how to wear the grey trend. I feel like it's a great choice for colour choice for when you're buying staples. I've bought some grey jeans recently that I really have been wearing again and again. Love my grey coat, grey jackets, and again with like grey t-shirt. Basically, yeah, if you're buying a staple, a grey is a great colour choice. I think you're going to be getting a lot of wear out of it, and it's going to go really far, and it also really works for then you can add in little bits of red to stay on trend, but without having to like put all your money into investing in a red coat that I feel like you may not like for as long as you will a grey coat that is just going to be way more classic. It's also an interesting choice rather than a little black dress. I'm going to be really interested to see whether we do get lots of event dresses in grey. I'm just feeling like you don't get that currently. Am I completely wrong? I just feel like the only thing with grey is it's a sweat issue in the summer, you know? But that's it. Those are all my trends. Let me know if you'd like me to do more, or you'd like me to do ones that I am less excited about, but I hope this gets you excited for spring summer 2024. Thank you so much for watching. Please do leave me a comment, come say hi, a like, whatever, and I will see you in the next one.